OMG. How come this guy got to play this version early? He sucks so bad. I'm gonna tell him that he sucks.
Off.
What is up everybody, Hearten here, bringing you guys Bloons TD Battles update 3.6. What? Okay, so I did get exclusive access to this update. If you have any problems with that, you can ask Ninja Kiwi why that is, but I got offered exclusive access and I accepted it. So yeah. Now unfortunately, I do not know when this update will come out to the public. I got zero information about that, so I have no idea about that. And yeah, that's basically it. But most of you already probably know that this update is about cards, some kind of cards, because Ninja Kiwi posted it on the blog, they posted it on Facebook. So yeah, there's some kind of cards involved. But I noticed that a lot of people thought it was, you know, like Bloons TD monkey knowledge cards, which make towers better, and people were complaining that this might be pay to win. And I'm going to tell you straight right now, it is not pay to win whatsoever. I'm pretty sure this update comes with no in-app purchases at all, so it's nothing like that. And for further proof, let me show you what this is actually all about. So let me go to quick play, and you see there's card battles right here. Now the best way for me to explain what card battles is basically just go to the card battle help. So this is just the tutorial on how to play card battles. So sorry, I still have a sore throat. So as soon as we get on here, you notice something different. Well, okay, there are no towers and there are no balloon sends, so that's weird. So yes, the game said to place a tower and you just place a card on your side. It's that simple. Now placing a card on your side costs some money. Placing a card on your opponent's side costs some money. Now when you place a card on your side, then you basically place a tower. When you place a card on your opponent's side, then you send balloons to them. Now when you send balloons to your opponent, that can increase your income. It also might decrease your income. So it's basically the same as a regular battle. So if you send balloons that increase your income increases. If you send balloons that decrease your income, then your income decreases. So it's almost the exact same, except they're cards. Now right now, while you're saying this, you might think, there's not much strategy to this, right? There actually is a lot of strategy to this, and I will show you right now. Sorry, I'm still coughing. This is I just want to get this video out to you so you guys can have some sneak peeks at this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my card pack. So what this is, well, my card deck. So what this is, there are 64 total cards that you can choose from, and each of these cards has a specific tower for you, and it has a specific balloon send for you. So for example, this one right here, it is if you place this card on your own side of the map, then you immediately get a plutonium reactor, a 4-0 submarine, and that costs $4,000. Like it says up here, it costs $4,000. Now if you place this card on your opponent's side, then what happens is that your income increases by $25, and it costs $3,000 to send those 16 camel region lets. So there are 64 cards in total, but the thing is, you can only choose I believe it's 15. Yeah, you can only choose 15 out of these 64 cards. So you can't put any card that you want. Before you battle, you have to choose exactly which 16 cards do you want. And I don't think there is not 16, 15, but I don't think there is a perfect 15 card set for all players, because each player plays a little bit differently. So there isn't one card set that is perfect for all. So let's say, for example, I chose this one, this card set. This card set allows you to get a 4-0 banana factory for $18,000 if you place it on your side. But if you place it on your opponent's side, it costs $9,000, and you get to send 1 ZOMG to your opponent. So that's basically what this update is. It's a whole new game mode. So you just choose the cards that you want, and if you place the card on your side, then you get the tower that's on the card. If you place the card on your opponent's side, then the balloons that are on that card are sent to your opponent. So this is basically a regular battle, but you're limited to what you can choose, and you have to be really, really strategic on which cards you choose, because there are a lot of cards that have good towers but bad balloon sends, or they have really strong balloons, but the tower for it just absolutely sucks. So you really have to be strategic on which tower and balloon for the card you choose. So I just chose these 15 cards because I just thought that they were pretty decent overall. So some of them are for rushing, some of them are for income, and obviously some of them are for defense. So I actually have not played any games on this mode yet, but I'm gonna play some games right now. So let's go play some games. So here we are in the first game against ISAB. So yes, this is the actual ISAB. I know this for a fact because only the real ISAB got access to this update too. So anyway, the first thing that I noticed is that I have so many cards that I just can't afford at this moment. So for my first set that I made, I had too many cards that I just couldn't even use early game. So that was already a weakness right there. Also another weakness, you might notice, I have a really low income right now. It's round 6, I only have 290 income. So I really had to choose. I mean, the cards that I chose were for the first game were actually really bad. So I'm forced to rely on lightning wizards right now. That's how bad my deck was. So yeah, throughout this video I did have to change which cards I had throughout the game basically. And I sent a Camel Rush against ISAB and he is down to 18 lives too. So it's an 18 life game versus a 12 life game. So that's actually really close. I tried to make him lose more lives by sending some zebras, but he actually defended that just fine. He sent another rush against me, but I got a glaive ricochet and defended that perfectly. So right now my income is still absolutely horrible at 378. But look, I slowed the game down, and this is because this is probably the most intense part of this video. So I sent a Moab against ISAB, but he bloom boosts, and his Moab comes out against me first, plus it's bloom boosted. So his Moab looks like it's gonna go through my defense first, right? I thought I was gonna lose right there. I said well done, and my Moab is just about to go straight through my defense. But all of a sudden, ISAB's Moab is popped to ceramics, and his ceramics are faster than the Moab, so he died first. That was extremely close, but I died first right there. So good game right there. He facepalmed. If I were him, I would have facepalmed too, because if I were him, I would have thought that I would have won. But unfortunately, he accidentally popped the Moab, and the ceramics just went straight through. So that was the only game that I had against ISAB. For the rest of this video, I will be playing against Tyler, also known as Aliensrock50, also known as Anacondas, also known as Dildo Bike. He has a lot of names. So yeah, I will be facing him throughout the video, and also throughout the video, I will be changing a lot of my cards, trying to fix my weaknesses. So as you can see right now, I'm just trashing so many of my cards. Because first of all, I can't send any income with them. I can't really place good towers with them. See, once again, I'm relying on monkey apprentices. That is how bad my deck was. So I had to change some things a lot throughout the video. And if you really look, I actually improved a lot throughout the video. Now, I'm pretty sure Tyler actually had a lot more practice than me with this. So he is obviously a lot better than me at this card stuff. So he's just better than me in general throughout this video. But as you can see, I will be improving throughout this entire video. In game 1, you notice I had only 300 or so income. Right now, I have 250 income. I have 0 cards that are good for income. So that is the weakness right there. So I tried sending some zebras against him. He lost a lot of lives, but he did not die. So I have a life advantage over him right now. It's actually not a huge deal. Now I tried to kill him with a Camel Rush, but he actually defended the Camel Rush just fine. So both of our defenses for the moment are pretty solid, but it looks like his defense is stronger against Moabs because he has the Tax Bearer and those 2-3 Dart Monkeys, so those are really good against Moabs. While I have Glaive Lord, Monkey Apprentice, and Juggernaut, those are good against Bloons, but they're not that good against Moabs. So if he sends a Moab, BFB, or Zeo MG against me, I'll probably die. Sorry, I still have a sore throat. Anyway, he sends a BFB against me, and that's my point. I have nothing to defend the BFB with. So what do? I have to rely on something extremely drastic. I have to use battle energy, and then I have to get him a ground 0 just to defend one simple BFB. I mean, that was just really close right there. I mean, if you have to get a ground 0 to defend just one single BFB, your tower selection probably isn't that good. Now, he sends a Zeo MG against me, and at this point, I just realized I have no hope. So I sell my Glaive Lord, I try to get up a few Moa Maulers, hoping that I can do some damage, and then if the Zeo MG is popped to BFBs, I can just hopefully ground 0 the BFBs. but unfortunately I was not able to do anything. I literally just gave up right there. I said, well done, and he wins that game. So that first game, I played that horribly because I had no income, I had no late game defense, I had an average mid game defense, so I really had to fix that. So before this game that I'm playing right here, I went to my card deck and I changed it a little. I changed it around a little bit, so now as you can see, I have more balloons to send for income. Now, this is still not the best. I will be improving more and more in the later games, but I'm actually getting income now. If you remember the previous game, I was stuck at 250 income for what, the first 10 rounds or something. Yeah, I was stuck at 250 income the whole time. But right now I have 349 income on round 7. Now that's not that much better, but it's an improvement, right? So I got up a Tornado Wizard, which is actually not that bad for this map, because I mean there aren't that many other towers with the cards that you can use that well. I mean, maybe just spam 2-3 Dart Monkeys, but you have to hope that the 2-3 Dart Monkey card shows up a lot. So both of us actually have very similar defenses. We both have the 3-0 attack shooter, the 2-3 Dart Monkey, and some sort of monkey apprentice. So we have very similar defenses. I think my defense is actually pretty strong because it should be able to hold against regen rushes. I sent a huge rush against him, he sent a rush against me. He actually defended that rush. I thought he died. On my screen it looked like he died, but he actually defended it first. And then I just died to a simple regen rush because I wasted all my money on that rush. So here, this game, I also made another mistake. I brought the submarine cards and the Buccaneer cards on a map that has no water. Don't do that. I'm just gonna tell you right now, don't bring water towers to a map that has no water, unless you want to bring that card for the income. But even if it has balloons for good income, just try to find another land tower that has good income, because you don't want to bring a submarine or a monkey buccaneer on temple. So anyway, my income is improving even more in this game. So that game I had only 350, I have 380 income now. So slowly each game I'm getting a little bit better and better. Now by the end of this video I'm still not that great, but then again, after only 5 games, I think I improved quite a bit on this mode. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are better than me, so I'm really excited to see what kind of strategies you guys can create with this mode. Now I sent some zebras against him, he actually defended that 100%, so I tried to send another rush against him, but he still defends that. So with me sending all those rushes, I'm actually wasting my money. So that's something I recommend. Don't send too many rushes, because I did that a lot in this video and that actually hurt me so much because I didn't get a good enough income. So as you can see right now, my income is actually decent, almost 700 for round 17, but it wasn't enough to defend simple rainbows that he sent against me. So after that game, I went back and I edited my deck even more. So I keep changing things little by little, hoping to improve each game. So also another thing, before each game you're allowed to edit the deck, but you're only allowed 30 seconds to edit your deck. So if you want to change the cards in your deck, you have really limited time to do that. So I recommend having it ready before you even enter the lobby, because once you're in the lobby you have only 30 seconds to edit your deck. So as you can see in this game, I had a really horrible start. My my income is decent, and it's not even decent, my income is actually pretty low, not even 400 by round 6, but my lives just went completely down because apparently a 2-3 Dart Monkey is not enough to handle reds. I did not know that, but apparently that's how it was. So I had to switch over to a 3-0 Boomerang, which is actually handling pretty well, but once it's round 10 your Boomerang probably can't handle that much. So I had to get up a Tornado Wizard because I didn't really even have that many other towers that could survive. So I used a Tornado Wizard, and in round 12 I realized that I had no camo detection, so I had to get up a nuclear submarine. Now both of our defenses are completely different actually, but both of us are currently handling our balloons just fine. So my income in this game, it's a little bit worse than the previous game I believe, but it's not that bad actually. I mean 700 income on around 18 should be enough for you to defend a Moab. Now I sent a Moab against him, he actually completely obliterated that, no problem. I sent some zebras for income, but throughout all the games I believe he has so much more income than me. I think by round 18 he has over 1,000 income. So that's actually, his strategy is a lot better than any strategy that I found. Now, even though I try to copy him, it's actually really hard to copy someone's strategy in this mode. At least for me. I don't know if you can copy other people easily. You'll find out when this mode comes out for you. So he sends a ZOMG against me, and I had to get rid of a lot of cards to try to defend it, but I died to the natural balloons before the ZOMG even gets close to going through. So we decided to rematch. I see if there's any cards that I want to change, but I decide against it. And we are on the same map this time, so this is an actual complete rematch. Now, I used the same tower to start the 2-3 Giant Monkey, but this time I targeted on close. And because I targeted on close, I actually lost fewer lives than I did last time. And then I also get up a boomerang to help, so I'm losing less lives than I did last game. Last game, I went down to 33 lives or something. Now I'm at over 100, so I'm doing better this game than last game. Now, my income is actually just as bad as it was last game, but my defense is somewhat better. So I'm just sending income. He's just sending income against me, but that yellow rush got me down to 30 lives. So that yellow, well, it wasn't even a rush. He was sending income, but that just hurt me a lot. So I sent some leads against him. I actually sent those for a little bit of income, but he actually had to use battle energy against those leads. So that was actually pretty surprising. He also tries to send some zeros against me. I'm forced to use my battle energy. And because I used my battle energy, he bloom boosted a region rainbow rush against me, but I got up a blade maelstrom just in time, and that obliterated the region rainbow rush. So I'm just continuing to send more blooms against him for income. My income is actually a lot lower this game than was the previous game. The previous game I had almost 800 income. Now I'm only hovering above 600. Now 600 is actually still fine. It should be enough to defend some simple rushes like a BFB or a few mobs. It probably isn't enough to defend a ZOMG, but that's just how it is. So I just keep sending more income, so I'm slowly inching towards 800, but his income is probably over 1,000 right now. He also sends another region rainbow rush, but I get a blade maelstrom again, and I defend that rush. So it's round 21, and I actually have quite a bit of money right now. So what do? I send a ZOMG, and I send another BFB behind that. Now what does he do? He actually has 3 blue jitsus, and he gets a super monkey fan club. So as soon as he got that, I thought, well, I'm screwed. He's going to defend that pretty easily. And he also gets a blue impact. But somehow, some way, the ZOMG goes through the defense, and that is game. So overall, this update, I think it's a pretty big update overall, and I like that you have to have a lot of. The strategy isn't involved only in the game. You have to prepare on which cards you want to pick entering the battle. So there's a lot of new strategy involved in this game. I don't know when this update is going to be coming out, and by the time this video is out, I'm probably going to be on vacation, so I probably won't even be able to answer your comments. I don't know if I will, but I might not. So yeah, if you have any comments, you can ask. I probably won't be able to answer them until a few days later, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is a huge update for Bloons TD Battles. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and have an awesome day.